Hello there, Aries. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here today. These are timeless readings, so please trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card reading that is meant just for you. So whatever it is that is weighing heavily in your heart or on your mind, trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card reading that is meant just for you. So hopefully you are able to resonate with whatever comes through in today's reading. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck for you today, Aries. We've got the Four of Swords. So definitely the theme right now is for you to take that time out to really connect with your higher self, to take a rest and really reset because you've been through a lot. You've been going through a lot of things, maybe closing off some parts of your life and moving away from different things and really welcoming different energies into your life. This is a time now for you to really take that time to recalibrate, reset, and really connect deeply with your higher self. This is absolutely a great energy field to be in right now. You do have a skill here. You know, when you come out of this whole rest period, you're going to take the skills that you have. If this is a career reading for you, you're going to take that skill and you're going to allow it to flourish. You're going to refine it. You're going to let it be the thing that creates stability and structure in your life. And you're also in a time right now where you're going to be collaborating with other people. You may want to work with other people on these new projects that may be presented to you. So this is great. All right. So now you've got the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is kind of it's got your head in the clouds right now where you're thinking that there are many different options. You may also be thinking right now, and during your time of rest and recovery, I think that maybe some of you are thinking about splitting off from your company or maybe starting a new business or something like that. And you're thinking, I've got really great skills here and I really want to create something better for myself. Maybe I want to start my own business, a side hustle, something like that. And your head is kind of in the clouds right now thinking, okay, how am I going to do that? There's so many different options here. It would be great to be able to do that, but I don't quite know what direction to go. This is a time for you, again, to really connect with your higher self, connect with the divine so that you get a better idea of which direction to go. Look at where it's leading you, though. This choice, once you make the decision here that is best and most right for you, it's going to lead you to absolute bliss and fulfillment here. This is total emotional fulfillment. Page of Pentacles, yeah, definitely when you make this decision, new doors are going to open for you and new opportunities are going to be available to you. So make sure you take that inspired action. Whatever it is that's happened in the past, you may have been pushed out of a company, you may have lost out on something, or maybe even a sense of betrayal here. Know that that is going to have to come to a close. You're going to have to let go of that so that way it allows you this emotional fulfillment, this freedom to really enjoy your life to its fullest. You can't enjoy life when there's so much pain and hurt and you're living in the past. So you're going to have to really reconcile this and allow this to come to a close and get and receive that emotional closure that you truly need. And I think that that's why there is this theme here of resetting and recovering and just recalibrating your thought processes and how you're going to move forward from this, because there's so much potential in your major timeline here. Yeah, so the Devil card presents itself again to remind you that these are shadow behaviors. If you are living in the past and you are robbing yourself, you're truly robbing yourself of these new opportunities that are happening for you here, and this opportunity for you to have total bliss and joy. The Devil card here talks about kind of dealing with the self-sabotage and the shadow behavior, the roadblocks that you put in front of yourself to keep you from receiving all of this abundance that's coming your way. So you have to deal with these roadblocks, which is right here, maybe living in the past and staying in this place of darkness and despair. So universe is trying to remind you, you've got to deal with this so that you can actually receive this. This is the center core right here of your reading, and it's very powerful because it's literally telling you that if you take the time to reflect and recover and connect with your higher self, you have the opportunity here for absolute bliss, joy, fulfillment, and new opportunities. Look at that, the Death card. So with this transformation here, the Death card signifies rebirth. and transformation. So out with the old, in with the new. You're going to have to let go of this, right, in order for you to really welcome in this big transformation that is happening in your life. So the Seven of Swords, so remember I said earlier about you robbing yourself of opportunities, right? Here's the card for it. It's good that we called that out right at the beginning of the reading here, that I was kind of bringing your attention to the fact that you may be robbing yourself of opportunities here if you stay in this state of despair and sadness. You then rob yourself of this opportunity here for absolute joy and also new opportunities. So you may have to take a detour. You may have to change your way, and you may have to strategize because things didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but that's okay because there's something better for you in the core of your reading here. So pay attention to the fact that maybe things didn't pan out the way you wanted it to, and that's okay, right? Also be aware of any dishonesty around you. And that's where we trust our instincts, right? If you start to sense that certain things just aren't right, you're probably correct. And also make sure that you are trusting yourself as well. All right, so you've got the Six of Pentacles here. Again, this is just a card of abundance. This is also a card of reciprocity. So understand that in times of need, if you do need support, it's available for you. But then on the flip side, if you are able to give support to others, it's a time to be able to pay back, right? And it doesn't always have to be like, physical support. It could be emotional support or spiritual support, definitely. But you've got abundance coming your way here. Just make sure that you're truly honest with yourself and that you're not robbing yourself of those experiences. King of Pentacles, this is structure, stability, abundance. Look at this, is your outcome here. And with your the King of Pentacles, you are working towards this abundance and security and stability in your life. You want to be the provider. You want to be the one that is going to be the protector of your kingdom, of your domain. And you're going to get to that. You just have to obviously connect with your higher self and make the right decisions and take inspired action. Really come from a place of love rather than a place of despair. Try to match the energy that you desire. Yeah. Here you go, Ace of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So with this death and rebirth that's going on, you're going to have abundance and you're going to have new paths to follow. And new doors are going to open for you and abundance is going to come into your life. Two of Pentacles, you're trying to juggle, you're trying to make some decisions here. Again, the decision, one of the big decisions is, do you leave and let go of this pain and despair and open new doors for yourself that will bring in happiness and abundance, right? And spirituality and connection with others. Do you allow yourself to transform, or do you continue to live in this place of darkness and despair and not deal with your shadow behavior and self-sabotage? Do you see that? We've got a choice here, especially since it is like right in the middle right here. It's kind of like that dividing line. And you, again, have a choice. Do you want this, the Ten of Cups, which is happiness, bliss, joy, harmony, or do you want the Ten of Swords, right? Either way, this is the culmination. This is the peak. So you have a big choice to make here. All right, let's see what other cards come through for you. Let's pull one card to kind of tighten up this reading a little bit here. But obviously what we need to do here, the big theme for you here is really making a big decision. And I think these decisions are very hard to make right now, but the best way for you to do this is to really connect with your higher self. All right, you've got the Three of Leaves, which is the Three of Pentacles. Again, so it's reiterating this chart, your first card here. Do what you love. All right, so those of you who are kind of thinking to yourself, like, should I start my own side hustle? Should I start that business? Should I start that blog? I mean, whatever it is that you are really skilled and good at, do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors. Being paid well for your craft, working well with others, an excellent reputation. So those of you who are looking for new opportunities, it is coming your way. Here's your inspiration. You have a skill within you that people are going to really love. And if you are really thinking about opening up or starting a new business, now may be a good time for you. I mean, this is really great. You just have to let go and focus on these self-sabotaging shadow behaviors, shadow thoughts. All right. Okay. Aries, thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love every single one of you. Thank you for your time. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.